Imagine your mind is a house with 3 rooms. There is the room of the past, filled with ghosts and memories. There is the room of the future, filled with anxieties and possibilities. And then there is the room of the present. But for you, perhaps, the door to the present is locked. Or maybe the room itself feels unsafe, even haunted. And so you find yourself a time traveler, a ghost in your own home, endlessly wandering the hallways of what was, or pacing the empty rooms of what might be. Your body is here, in the now. It is eating a meal, but you do not taste it. It is in a conversation, but you do not hear the words. It is watching a sunset, but you do not see the colors. You are living on autopilot, a quiet and constant sense of being disconnected from your own life. If you know this feeling, this profound and lonely absence from the present moment, you have probably been told that you need to be more mindful. You have probably scolded yourself for being unfocused or flighty. But the truth is, your mind is not escaping the present because it is undisciplined. It is escaping the present because it has been trained, with exquisite and heartbreaking precision, to believe that the present moment is not a safe place to land. Your mind is not your adversary. It is a brilliant and loyal protector that has mastered the art of time travel in order to keep you safe. Let's look at the places it goes. Sometimes, it escapes to the past. It becomes a detective, returning to the scene of an old wound, a mistake, a regret. It replays the tape again and again, searching for clues, looking for a different ending. This is rumination. It is the mind's desperate and futile attempt to solve a problem that is already over. Other times, it escapes to the past as a form of comfort. It retreats to a memory of a time when things felt simpler, happier, or safer. This is not just nostalgia. It is a form of self-soothing, a way for your mind to find a safe harbor when the present feels like a storm. More often, perhaps, your mind escapes to the future. It becomes a tireless security guard, running endless threat simulations. What if I fail? What if they leave me? What if something terrible happens? This is anxiety. It is your mind's attempt to anticipate and prepare for every possible danger, to create an illusion of control over a world that feels fundamentally unpredictable. This is not a malfunction. This is your brain's default mode network at work. It's the natural, idle state of your mind. And for a mind that has been shaped by trauma or chronic stress, that default state is not one of peaceful presence. It is a state of threat scanning, using the data of the past to prepare for the dangers of the future. So why? Why is the present moment so difficult to inhabit? Because the present moment is where the body lives. And for a person with a history of trauma, the body can be a very difficult place to be. The present is where you feel the tightness in your chest, the knot in your stomach, the tension in your jaw. Escaping into the abstract world of thought, into the then or the what if, is a brilliant way to dissociate from the uncomfortable and sometimes terrifying physical sensations of the now. The present moment is also the only place that is truly unpredictable. The past, however painful, has already happened. We know how that story ends. The future, however scary, can be planned for and controlled inside our minds. But the present moment is a constant, unfolding state of unknown. For a nervous system that is wired for hypervigilance, this unpredictability can feel like a profound threat. It is safer to retreat to the known pain of the past, or the imagined pain of the future, than to sit in the vulnerable uncertainty of the now. So how do we practice the art of arrival? How do we gently invite our time-traveling mind to come home to the present? It is not with force. It is not with discipline. It is not with anger at ourselves for failing. It is with the gentle, patient, and repeated art of the invitation. The first and most important step is to change your goal. The goal is not to be present all the time. That is impossible. The goal is to become masterful at the gentle act of returning. Your mind will wander. That is what it does. That is not a failure. The practice is simply to notice when it has wandered, and to gently, kindly, without judgment, guide it back. The victory is not in staying. The victory is in the returning. And how do we return? We use our anchors. And our body is the ultimate anchor to the present moment. You can use the anchor of your breath. You don't need to change it. Just notice it. Feel the sensation of one breath, coming in and going out. That's it. For that one moment, you are here. You can use the anchor of sound. Pause right now. Close your eyes. And just listen. What are 3 things you can hear? The hum of a fan. A distant bird. Your own heartbeat. By naming the sounds, you are pulling your awareness out of the noise in your head and into the reality of the room around you. You can use the anchor of touch. Feel the texture of your shirt against your skin. Notice the solid weight of your body in the chair. Pick up an object and notice how it feels in your hand. Its temperature, its texture, its weight. You are using physical sensation to prove to your brain that you are right here, right now. But perhaps the most gentle way to begin is to create islands of presence. Don't try to be present for an entire day. That is too overwhelming. Create small, intentional moments. Decide that for the 3 minutes it takes to drink your morning coffee, you will just drink your coffee. You will feel its warmth. You will smell its aroma. You will taste it. When your mind wanders, and it will, you will gently guide it back to the coffee. This small island of presence is your training ground. You are building the muscle of mindfulness in tiny, manageable increments. And finally, you must learn to greet your wandering mind with kindness. When you notice that you have been lost in a spiral of worry about the future, do not scold yourself. Greet that part of your mind like a scared, well-intentioned friend. Ah, I see you. You've gone to the future to try and protect us. Thank you for working so hard. But right now, we are safe. Let's come back here, just for a moment. This self-compassion is the key. It is what makes the present moment a safe and welcoming place to return to. Your mind is not your enemy. It is a loyal protector that learned to travel through time to keep you safe from a present that was once unbearable. The art of being present is the art of building a home in the now. A home that is so safe, so gentle, and so compassionate, that your time-traveling mind finally feels that it is okay to land. If this video was helpful for you, please show your support by clicking the like button. To continue this journey of healing, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. And if you know someone who struggles to stay in the present, please share this video. It might be the gentle invitation they need to start coming home to themselves. Thank you for watching. The present moment is waiting for you.